Sawadee krap, welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by BSD Windows and Doors. It's Thursday, August 2nd, and I'm JP Mestanza with the news you need to know. Police are linking Sunday's double slaying of a young couple in Chonburi province with the owner of a bar in Patong's Bangalore Road, and authorities have already raided his bar as he continues to evade police. On Sunday, 20-year-old Pavina Namwang and 21-year-old Anantachai Jaritrum were shot dead in their car in a parking lot of the popular Buddha Mountain in Chonburi province. And Pattaya police have connected the slayings with several people, including 39-year-old Phuket resident Panya Yingdang, who owns the Pumpui bar in Patong's Bangalore Road. 3 people have arrest warrants out, one of whom was captured earlier this week, while the other 2, including Panya, are now on the run. And Phuket authorities on Tuesday raided his Bangalore Road bar, and while he was nowhere to be found, they did find that the bar was operating without a license and the manager was charged. Police believe that Panya may have fled to neighboring Cambodia, and they've already staked out 2 of his homes in Phuket. But it's worth noting that Panya was already involved in shooting death of a Thai man in an apartment building in Patong just last year, and he turned himself over to police last November in that incident. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Phuket's fishing industry, along with most of the coastal provinces, it's due for a major overhaul, especially in hiring workers, but over 200 reps from the local fishing industry are protesting to make sure it does not happen. The International Labor Organization adopted the Work in Fishing Convention, a set of laws that have been under consideration by the Thai government, but is finally set to become Thai law this September. But over 200 fishing reps from Phuket's local industry showed up at Phuket Provincial Hall just yesterday to formally hand in their formal letter protesting the convention as law in Thailand, saying the new regulations would wipe them out financially since it costs too much to improve their boats and equipment. Their biggest gripe is that the regulations will seriously affect the process in which they hire workers, as they're worried that they'll be put out of business because of the expenses, leaving their industry to be taken over by foreigners instead. Officials have yet to respond, but to read the law yourself, head over to thephuketnews.com. It's been a long road to recovery for the 19-year-old aerospace engineering student who suffered serious injuries in the deadly light aircraft crash in Phuket earlier this year, but his parents are reporting that he's recovering well. 19-year-old Adel Samai was one of 4 people aboard the light aircraft when it crashed into a field near the Phuket Air Park in Paklok back on March 10th, which killed First Lieutenant Naren Tawiwat and Captain Watana Timpangnya, and seriously injured both Adel and fellow Talang Technical College student, 18-year-old Orawan Jindarak. While Jindarak was discharged from the hospital just weeks later, Adel was not so lucky, as he was pulled from the crash site unconscious and remained comatose for weeks, suffering brain damage. But he's now showing signs of improvement, as he's now able to feed himself and able to respond verbally. Although a great deal of physiotherapy is still needed, the family wanted to thank everyone for their help, especially those who donated to help with the medical costs and other necessary items. Now the family is attempting to receive money from an insurance company in the hopes of also restoring his sight. The investigation into the crash, meanwhile, is still ongoing. For more and to learn how you can help, visit thephuketnews.com. Sit tight, Phuket Extra will be right back after this. Who is the best in Thai real estate? Find out at the Dot Property Thailand Awards 2018.
Patong's favorite steakhouse for the past 20 years. For more, find Sam's Steaks and Grill on Facebook. When you think of steaks, think Sam's.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. The date for the beginning of the ban on vendors on Bangkok's famed Khao San Rd has come and gone, and saw hundreds of street vendors ignore the ban, with business going on as usual yesterday. Vendors on Khao San Rd were given about a week's notice that they will not be allowed on the footpaths except between 6 p.m. and midnight, as officials moved them to small areas nearby for safety reasons. But yesterday, hundreds of street vendors simply opened up as usual in the same spot they left the day before, with one vendor saying, quote, "Our stalls are an important part of this street's identity. Officials can do whatever they need to do." Well, officials were taking inventory on who ignored the ban and say that anyone found in violation will be charged. Construction has now begun on the new museum near the Tam Luang Cave in Chiang Rai, all to memorialize the harrowing yet epic rescue of the Wild Boars football squad who were trapped there for 17 days. Officials from the Department of National Parks, along with local artists, they launched the project yesterday, shortly after a religious ceremony, all led by national artist Chalermchai Kositpipat, who is paying for the 10 million baht project. The entire complex will include a gallery building with canvas paintings memorializing the rescue, complete with photographs and even a statue of the late Lieutenant Commander Samangkunan, the Navy SEAL who died during the rescue mission. It's all meant to be completed in 5 months. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. And that's it for Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching. And until tomorrow, stay classy, Phuket.